Hello, my name is Harry, and my story is kind of embarrassing. But if you want to listen to more stories like mine, please subscribe to the channel. I grew up in a poor home. I was 17 years old when my father bankrupted and my mother was working as a maid. Eating was a daily struggle since he didn't have lots of money for at least a decent shopping. Even attending high school was a daily struggle because of the meals and the cost. I liked going to the school. I realized I was brilliant, and even my teachers noticed it. But since we've always been poor, it started affecting my academic performance. My grades started going down since I never ate properly and usually had headaches. I usually felt sad when I saw my classmates with laptops and textbooks, which I never had because of lack of money. To make it worse, I was unable to attend online classes and assignments, which also delayed me. And when it came to reading in class, also obviously hard for me to keep ahead. I always wished to be ahead of the class, but never achieved. Then I always felt like the last. The last exam's results were released for students to get to know their grades, and I saw my performance was poor, which made me angry. I got tired of the poverty that always delayed me and kept me away from the things I needed to be successful. One day, after school, I was on my way back home. I saw a shaman sitting on a bank and caused me curiosity. I said hello, and we talked a while about my problem. He told me he was going to help me and gave me a cream and instructed me to rub it on my head only once in a night and then throw it away. He also told me I was going to become rich in 3 days or less, but had to be very careful. I couldn't rub it more than once. I returned home and took the cream out of my bag, and, as instructed, I rubbed the cream on my head. I was about to throw it away when a thought stopped me. What if I rub it more so I can become even better? And I thought I had the most amazing idea. I did as my thought said. I rubbed it 3 more times, and then I did throw it away. Satisfied, I went to bed. 3 days later, while getting ready for going to the high school, I took my comb and was about to brush my hair, when suddenly it crushed against my head. It hurt me a bit, and I was confused. When I touched my head, I realized I had no hair. Crazy. I searched for my father, and when I found him, I asked him if he shaved all my hair while I was sleeping. He had clippers, but he denied shaving my head. As he denied he did something, I returned to my room and remembered the cream. The cream! I couldn't do anything at the moment, so I just believed it was going to grow soon. I finished preparing myself for school and I left. The worst came a few days later, when I noticed my hair didn't grow, so I started worrying and felt fear because I thought it could never grow again. The only thing I could think would help was finding the shaman and asking him to help me. So I started looking for him after school. I searched everywhere I could, but never found him again. So I resigned. One day, our teacher told us incredible news, one that most of us couldn't believe, and some even didn't believe, just after he selected some of us. Well, I got big news for you, okay? A certain number of students have been selected for a full scholarship until the university ends. These students were selected because of their brilliance, the teacher was saying. Like many of them, I couldn't believe what the teacher was saying. A scholarship? Wow. I began to imagine and dreamed with my name on the sheet earning the scholarship that would allow me to progress and succeed. Maybe not getting a lot of money, but I knew the university would pay for everything. I couldn't stop dreaming because I knew I was very brilliant, but didn't know if I was one of those selected. The teacher began to pronounce the names of the selected students. And guess what? I was selected. I was going to have the opportunity of studying in a university and was going to receive all the necessary materials for it. The teacher also said he had received the names of the students selected the previous week, but he decided to announce them that day. When the teacher said that, I realized something awful but funny. I was selected for the scholarship a week before, the same week I met the shaman. That meant it wasn't necessary to get help from the shaman. I just had to be patient. Even when I wouldn't have been selected, I made the terrible mistake of again being impatient and rubbed that stupid cream on my head 3 times. It was just one. Anyway, I wiped as I knew my hair was never going to grow again. I lost it forever.